April walked away from the bush, feeling upbeat now that she knew that there was more option for her. I wonder if there are any other plants that have made their way to where I am, April asked herself. She tried to think of the various plants and didn't know whether all of them would be able to adapt. Where she was currently located was much cooler and rained more often. Seeing the grass and flowers that bloomed from various plants, things were different from what she vaguely remembered. The most significant difference was how she wouldn't have to stay on the move, compared to now, running from one place to another. Memories of back when she could just enjoy the day came to mind. Popping another berry into her mouth, the sweetness helped her mood. As April aimlessly wandered in the grassy field, she simply let the day pass as she continued eating. The question is whether I should stay or head out to a different location, April talked to herself. Thanks to being in the field where it'd be easy to learn if anything else was nearby, she didn't feel worried about talking to herself. This was especially the case since she wasn't being loud. Though she wanted to leave, her current situation was far better than in previous locations where she had to hide. Even with the cold when the sun went down, the lack of any signs of people made her feel comfortable. If she were to head out again, there could be chances that she'd stumble upon people or they'd locate her. It was a difficult decision. At least if I'm moving, I don't have to be as worried about harming the plants that I eat from, April said. The amount that I'm eating isn't enough. Even though her belly was becoming fuller than usual, it was still far from what she would consider being full. The nice thing is that nature feels as though it's becoming more alive recently. I don't think I remember when the last time the world felt like this, April thought to herself. She continued exploring the field while deliberating what the next step would be. Her eyes casually scanned the area in the hopes that something interesting would be found. Finishing the berries in her hand, she looked her stained hand that was now purple. As April thought about the future, the day slowly passed by, and she still hadn't decided what she was going to do. The real problem is the fact that there's so much unknown. It feels like any choice I make is just as good as any other one. Not having a clear objective also helps contribute to having a difficult time deciding what to do. April sighed. Finding a group of wild flowers, she approached it and smelled them. The fragrance of the plant helped to fight the negative thoughts she was having. Why can't people just enjoy nature? April shook her head, never understanding the need to shape nature to fit her need. She thought of the warmth of the trees and the refreshing drops of the rain. Inside the roof of the building she slept in, the wood lacked any life to warm her. The cold felt like a tomb where everything was dead. It was different from the natural warmth of the forest. Even without any clothes, April would be able to stay warm even in the strongest storm. The nearby trees would shelter her from the worst of it. Taking another sniff of the flower, she tried to forget about what civilization had done. If you don't mind, I'll take a leaf. April leaned to the flower and gave a light kiss on the petals.